Hello. Well, it's time for number 2 in this series of videos about electronics and electronic repairs and things like that, things that interest me. My son has been clearing out his room, and here is a birthday card that I gave him many moons ago. If you switch it on at the back, you will see, get it right, that LED isn't lighting. So I thought, why not open it up, see how this type of card works, and also whether we can fix it or not. I hope this camera's straight, doing my best to make it straight. But you'll see this is unrehearsed. So let's take this apart and see if we can see how they have made these cards, which I'm going to zoom out slightly, it makes it easier for me. That's it. See if how they make these cards and how they work. So what they've done here is they've obviously got 2 pieces of card, and you've got a double-sided sticky circular piece going on the outside. I think this is going to have to be really taken apart to actually see it, but what we're going to do is cut here, this paper here. So we cut round here, hopefully, that's it. We'll see what's on the inside, that's better. And it's quite a thing you've got. This is 10 years old, this card, by the way, so it's lasted well. So there is your COB chip, as they call it. That's a chip on board. Let's just try and do this properly. Let's try and zoom in. Alright, so there is the chip there. 2 batteries and wires that go off to individually to each LED. This LED doesn't light, and I think I can see why it doesn't light. No, I can't. It's only got 1 wire going to it. How very, very odd. Let's just zoom out a bit. Oops, wrong way. Always do. Always go the wrong way. So there's a wire missing off that LED. All the other LEDs seem to have got 2 wires. There it is. There is the wire that's come off this LED. It's just going to be an instant repair. Put my soldering iron on. It's going to take a minute to warm up. And I think we may have fixed it just like that. It's interesting how they make these chips, and in fact how long the batteries last. You've got 2 little batteries in there, and they, as I say, are 10 years old, and they've lasted for 10 years, which isn't bad, you know. Obviously you don't use a greeting card that much. You've got an on and off switch there, and yeah, that LED, the yellow one there, is not getting any electricity because they didn't put a wire to it. So I can find the wire again. There it is, 1 red wire, which is coming off the chip. Let's just see if we can solder it on. And that would then be, I promise you I didn't know that was what was wrong. Is that soldered on? No. Let's get some solder and try and tin it and do it properly, eh? So here's the, put some solder on here. I don't know if this soldering iron's warm. Yes, it is. There we go, I think that doesn't want to take solder, does it? Let's see if that's enough to make it work. There we go. Now if I turn it over, let me just see. I think the cat's hungry. Yes, the cat. As you can probably hear, the cat's hungry. There we are, the LED now lights, believe it or not. So we've got all, and in fact that's brighter than the others, isn't that interesting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so all the LEDs now work. Anyone who has got a name for the cat, it's a stray that we sort of have inherited. When he's hungry, he lets you know. He's an unneutered male, so he's got a big voice. Soldering iron off. So that's how it works. You've got a very simple circuit here, 1 switch, and an LED that didn't have a wire to it. Simple repair, simple job. Next one is going to be slightly more interesting. We're going to get to the real nitty-gritty of electronics. I'm going to put a kit together, and we're going to see how well it goes together, how badly I do it, and if we can learn anything from it. And I may even be giving away some kits. Please subscribe if you like these silly, nutty videos that I have. Some are good, some are bad, some are indifferent. But it doesn't cost you anything to view them, so why not? Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you again. At least this can now say, here is a working birthday card. with all 6 LEDs working, flickering away. Let's turn the light off. There we go. Oh, it's quite tasteful, isn't it? There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, see you again. Thanks for watching. Cheerio, everyone.